as me and her are talking, next thing I know, we hear a knock on the door for the gate. So she opened it and a passenger came off. And I'm like, where did he come from?
I'm leaving on unexplained. I don't know when I'll be back again. Kiss me and smile for me.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Guy. My name is Thomas. I am a regional flight attendant. Today, I began another 5-day trip. I was only off for 1 day, which I hated it. I was trying to find something to slide this trip down so it would give me 2 days off in between, but there was nothing on time for me to slide it down with. Today I have 3 legs. I go to Little Rock, Arkansas and back, and then I end up in Charlottesville, Virginia tonight. Also, something's been bothering me. So a lot of people have said in the comment sections in my last videos that they recognize me, or they saw me in the airport, or people have stopped me in the airport and said, hey, I watch your YouTube videos, which is all fine and dandy. But my thing is, how do y'all recognize me? Like, is my forehead that noticeable? Because I have on a mask, so how do y'all notice me? Let me know in the comments section below. Let me know, how is it that y'all know it's me, in a sense? I mean, I know I have a big head and all, but it is what it is, though. But I do appreciate it, though. I want to say thank you all for the people who have came up to me or spoke or said something to me. I appreciate it a lot, though. But I do want to know, how is it that y'all know that it's me? But yeah, other than that, that is all. It is, what's today? Today is the 17th of July. So we're in the middle of the month, almost through the month. My schedule came out, and I'll talk about that a little bit later on, probably once I get to Charlottesville. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Hello, everybody. So I finally made it here to Charlottesville, Virginia. It's a little bit after 12 o'clock. Today, the first 2 legs was very uneventful. Had a 3 hours, close to a 3 hour sit, and I went to the crew room and helped out my flying partner who just came off OE to try to get it, show him how to drop and swap things around so he could pick up a trip. Then we get to this flight here to come to Charlottesville, and we end up being delayed because we needed fuel. So apparently what happened was the fueler, she was fueling us and then stopped like 75% away and just walked off the job.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Don't know what happened, but other than that, that is all that happened today. Also, my schedule came out, what's today? Yesterday. So I didn't really biff anything off besides max credit hours and avoid international. And I wanted to be done on go home day by 3 o'clock, which I got all of those. And I even got 100 hours. And I have 1 5-day trip, the rest are 4-day trips for the remainder of the month. And I have a 3-day trip in there somewhere. And my birthday is next month. And my birthday, it falls on go home day for me on one of my trips. So, and then I'm off for 4 days after that. So it worked out for me, and I didn't even really bid for it, but I think it's because we have a full month from like August 1st to the 31st. So that's how the schedule starts. So it kind of works out better that way versus, and that's how our schedules work. Sometimes monthly they change because of how the months run. But I think it worked out in my favor because we have all 31 days for this month, and that's how I was able to get what I got without actually really bidding for anything for real. So, but other than that, I'm finna go to bed. Sitting there waiting, all of a sudden the sleep just hit me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow once I get up. I have only 2 legs tomorrow. Hello everybody, welcome back to day 2 of 5. Today I only have 2 legs. I go from Charlottesville to Atlanta, Atlanta to Toronto, and I'm done in Toronto by 11 o'clock tonight. Just got finished with a little church service. Today is Sunday, so just kind of getting my spirit ready for this flight. I did eat one of my meal preps that I did because I did meal prep for this trip. Everybody was eating Chipotle. Fly with the Guide was eating Chipotle, and I was like, dang, I really want some Chipotle. So I made my own Chipotle. And I'm worried about coming back from Toronto if they would take my food, because Canada is very finicky on what you can and cannot bring out of the country or bring into the country. I do know for raw vegetables and eggs and stuff like that, but hopefully they don't take it. But I'll let you guys know tomorrow, because they don't check us going in as far as that, but it is when it comes through we don't have a known crew line that we have to go through. In Canada, we have to go through the metal detectors, and our bags have to be scanned. So I'll see what happens tomorrow. and I'll see you guys a little bit later on tonight.
Yeah, I'm living this life with a different attitude. Don't flip, don't trip, keeping up the good mood. Cooking up some good food with my friends in the street. Yeah, people wanna chill, they can come and speak to me. Cause all you gotta do is just ask. Cause we can always get another glass. Got drip, got swag, got class. Just roll another one, then puff, puff, pass. Pop the trunk, hit the brakes, stop the gas. When I'm sitting with my friends, it's all smiles and laughs. And I'm thinking that I'm drunk, hit the bathroom mirror just to get a clearer vision. I'm a man on a mission. There's a girl outside with a name like the sea. It's just how she is, yeah, it's just how she be. Got a
Hello everybody, so I've made it here to Toronto. It is going on almost to 12 o'clock right now. Today, each flight was very uneventful, both flights, both ways. I've actually haven't been to Toronto since my first year here, and I did that on a 200 out of Cincinnati, so I haven't even been to Toronto since then, not even done a turn. These are one of these rare flights that we get out of Atlanta to Toronto directly. Usually it's out of Detroit or maybe Minneapolis, and I think that's on the 200. Other than that, that is all. The process to get in here, we have to do the same thing that other passengers have to do with the exception of COVID tests because we're exempt from that because we're working. But we do have to download an app and, you know, kind of fill out a health form of our symptoms and things like that. And we have to go through customs just as normal as everybody else. So it's still the same process that we have to do, that everybody else has to do, but we just don't have to do the COVID testing or quarantine. Obviously there is a curfew, so we can't leave the room we can't leave the hotel after, I think it's 8 o'clock tonight is the curfew, from 8 to 5 or 6 in the morning. I'm not for sure what it is, but I have a 10:30 van in the morning, so I don't even barely have 10 hours, 11 hours maybe here, and that's really it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is my longer day of the 5-day, and I'll see you guys in the morning, everybody. So I just got up to go get breakfast, and I just wanted to show you all it's just a little breakfast box, but I wanted to tell you, so like something like this, like an apple, it's a hit or miss if they'll take it or not, because if it doesn't have a sticker on it, they won't allow it to go through. They give us an apple, orange jus d'orange is what it is, because obviously French, I'm not for sure if French is the first language or the second language here in Toronto. A croissant and boiled egg and some yogurt. So that's what they gave us for breakfast, because normally in the States, this hotel would have like a buffet station, but here they give us the boxes. So I'll see you guys, I'm gonna see you guys a little bit later on once I get dressed. Hello everybody, welcome back to day 3 of 5 for me. Last night I slept really well, even though the rest was a little bit short, but I want y'all to look at these views of Toronto that I have. Like I said, it's been about 3 years since I've been here, and it's still how I remember it, that the majority that I can remember. Usually out of Atlanta, it's a mainline flight, and I think we probably get the last flight of the day, and we end up in Toronto late at night and leave earlier in the morning like we are doing now. So I don't know too many people who had long layovers here. I know people that came here on their own, but other than that, that is it. Today I just deadhead to Detroit to Newark to Minneapolis, and then to Des Moines. And basically these last 2 days are the exact same as my last 2 days from my last previous trip. Like, I do the exact same legs and everything, and we all know what happened the last time I went to Newark and went to Minneapolis. It took 4 hours, missed my connection, and I ended up staying in Minneapolis. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time, because, you know, we're putting out the good vibes out there, but I'm always be prepared just in case. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Minneapolis, or probably to Des Moines tonight, and hopefully I make it there. We'll see. But I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Des Moines. Hello everybody, so I made it here to Des Moines. Today was very uneventful. It just forever, the flight, I got in and out of Newark perfectly fine. It just, the flight coming to Newark to Minneapolis seemed like it was longer than 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's what the captain told us the flight time actually was. Plus, the Wi-Fi didn't work, so that probably what made it go by a little bit longer because there was nothing to do once service was over with. Pretty much everybody went to sleep. Also, I forgot to tell you that coming out of Toronto or anywhere in Canada, we're already pre-cleared, so we don't have to walk through customs. Once we get to Atlanta or wherever in the United States to go through customs again, we're already pre-cleared. So, forgot to tell you all that. Sort of got I have a 10 o'clock van tomorrow, and I do the same thing that I did on my last trip, which was Des Moines to Atlanta to Lafayette, and then I'm done for the day again. And then the same thing on go home day, do the Bahamas turn. So this is the exact same trip in a sense. Other than that, I'm gonna go work out. I slacked off the first 2 days, so I have to go work out, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Hello everybody, welcome to day 4 of 5. Last night, I stayed up putting the last finishing touches of editing the video that's supposed to drop today, which wasn't much. It was just typing in some words and things like that and creating a thumbnail. And I was gonna get up for breakfast, my alarm went off, and then I was like, you know what? Forget it, I'm just finna sleep, and I'll eat once I get to the hotel today in Lafayette. 2 legs today, Des Moines to Atlanta, Atlanta to Lafayette, no sits in between, I think. And I'm done by like 4 something today. I think I'm done by like 4 something today. So same schedule as my last trip, same thing. Same exact thing, same exact 2 legs. And other than that, that is all that I have for you today. I'll see you guys once I get to Lafayette if nothing else changes. So I made it here to Lafayette. I'm not gonna do a room tour because I just recently stayed here in my previous vlog. So I'm not gonna do the room tour. Basically, like I said before, the next 3 days, well, tomorrow's go home day. It's gonna be the same as it was on my last vlog. But today was sort of uneventful. When we got to Atlanta, I had 2 UMs that I had to walk off and take up to the front. Basically, the UMs are always the last to go off when at least when I'm working, they're always the last. So we take them up so that way we know there's no more passengers on board. So I take the UMs up because I'm working in the back and they were in the back with me. And you know, as soon as I drop them off, I just stay up there, talk to the gauge agent for a minute while the plane is being clean. As me and her are talking, next thing I know, we hear a knock on the door for the gate. So she opened it and a passenger came off. And I'm like, where did he come from? So apparently he stayed in the flight deck to talk to the pilots. And my other flying partner got off to go use the bathroom. So technically we have to do a report for that because minimum crew was broken. I didn't know that, so it's not on me. So she has to fill out a report letting them know what actually happened. Also, the pilots think that their minimum crew when passengers on board, and that's not the case, at least at my company. Because as I was explaining to the first officer, I said, if you all are considered minimum crew, that means we cannot board unless y'all are on the plane. Now, when all passengers are off the plane and in the jet bridge waiting on back, then yes, you do qualify as minimum crew down by the plane. At least one of us have to stay there if there are people in the jet bridge. But not for boarding and deplaning. Only both flight attendants have to be on there. And I tried to explain that to him, and obviously he think he's right. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Anyways, a report still has to be made. So I didn't know he was up there. And my flying partner said she forgot because everything that happened at boarding, which is an anomaly, catering came exactly as we were deplaning, so it was crowded up there. He went in, the FO was standing in front of the flight deck door, greeting, telling passengers, thank you for flying. So there's no way for us to actually see in there. So it is what it is. I don't think it's not a big deal like somebody's gonna lose their job, but we do have to report it. Now, if we did not report it, then it would be a problem. So other than that, that is all that happened today. I'm gonna go work out because, yeah, it's a lot, but it's a lot that I choose not to say just for the simple fact of not being negative. But I'm gonna go work out, clear my head, and tomorrow's go home day, and I'm off for a few days. So I'll see you guys later in the morning once I get. Good morning, everybody. It is go home day. Hey. let's get this Bahamas turn over with quick, because I really wanted to be over with quick, but a lot of people got delayed and diverted yesterday. So I'm still praying and hoping and putting it in the atmosphere. They take this Bahamas turn from me and put me on something else shorter. But, you know, I know realistically that's not going to happen. That's all I have for you today. I'll see you guys a little bit later on today once I get home, or probably once I get to the employee parking lot after the Bahamas. Hopefully it's an uneventful day and we can close out this trip for you today. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Hello everybody, so we are now delayed in Eleuthera for probably about 2 hours. Had a maintenance delay. They don't have a maintenance person on the island, so we have to wait for someone to fly into here from Nassau. So just gonna sit here, you know, but at least it's the Bahamas. You know, I get to enjoy the beautiful weather for a little bit. And if we get stuck here, I can go to the beach, but I doubt that. They're gonna get us out of here quick, fast, in a hurry, because they don't want us to stay here. Nah, not at all. But I'll see you guys a little bit later on if we get out of here, and I'll keep you guys updated. Hello everybody, so I've ended the 5-day. I forgot to close out the video, so I'm doing it now. We ended up getting, as you saw, we got delayed in the Bahamas, and it said it was gonna take 2 hours for the maintenance guy to come over from Nassau. Actually, he stopped what he was doing. He got there in like 30 minutes, so we was only like an hour and a half delayed. All the passengers were cool about it. Everybody understood, nothing we could do about it. The good thing about it is the plane was cool and it wasn't too hot, and we ended up on our way. But these 5 days, they're starting to wear on me. I have 2 more, and then one more for the end of this month, and then one starting the beginning of August, and then the rest is just 4 and 3-day trips for the remainder of August, and I am super happy about it. So I want to thank you all for watching. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe to all my return subscribers. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. And as always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them.